Okay. Hope everybody liked that presentation on how we make money. Just the very basics, kind of a summary of it. And so let's do our Q&A and take any comment that anyone has on the presentation and tool, and if you think it's going to be useful for you. Keith, you're first up.
Okay, Bob. It's okay if you don't want to discuss it at this point. I was wondering about the rollover to loyalty points, how that might work. I don't know if you want to discuss it. If you don't, it's fine. I just thought.
No. Loyalty points just accumulate and keep accumulating forever until you use them, or if you become inactive and you lose them. Loyalty points are loyalty points. Now, the new customer bonus, as I said in that, only is if you enroll someone in that week. There is no rollover of the new customer bonus. It's week to week. Okay.
Like if you have some extra points beyond the 500 in that week,
I didn't go into that. When you're first talking to a new prospect, you don't go into that detail.
Okay.
Because you'll lose them forever if you start talking about, well, this that comes in their training. That comes in where I give detailed explanations of, if you're a copper, you got 890 points and you got 500 points. Well, you're going to, if you're a copper, you'll roll over that 390 points above the 500. It'll flush 500 from each side. You get a $500 check. But the 390 points will do one of two things. It either goes to loyalty points and you don't lose them. That's free silver right there. Or it will roll over as commission points for the next week if you enroll someone that week and you got a new customer bonus rollover. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I understand. This is for just.
Yeah. I understand. That's why I'm answering the question, Keith. That's cool. And if you're not a copper, you're just an associate, and you have that 890 and that 500, then those 390 points, they will stay on your strong side if that's your strong side. And 500 points will deduct from each side. Okay. And you get paid. But it'll stay. You won't get paid on it. It'll stay. Okay. And you have 390 and 0 to start with. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Bob.
Yeah. But let's take that one more step further, Keith. Let's say you are a copper, and you got a strong side with 3,000 points, and your pay side is 890. Okay. So if you're a copper, you're going to get paid that 500. They're going to deduct 500 points from each side. But that 390 will roll over if you got a new customer bonus on your pay side.
Right.
If it does not roll over, it'll deduct 390 from both sides, but the 390 will then go over and be placed in your loyalty points. Okay. So that's how it works on the pay side. So it's a little different. It doesn't hang in and roll over regardless. Okay. But again, that's part of their compensation plan training. The more details of how the flush works, how the rollover works, or if they've got to have all that before they join, well, that's not real duplicatable. That person is going to hold their whole organization up in the future, because most of the people, they're going to ask the same questions he had. So he or she are going to have more patience in building their business, because they're going to tend to want to explain all that to people. And that's a problem, because they're going to just confuse everybody. They don't keep it simple. You got to
Too much.
keep it simple. That's right. Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Good.
Bob.
Thank you. Tarita, you had a comment.
Yes, thank you, Bob. That was actually to the point of, and it'll make it.
There you go.
Okay, I have a comment and a question.
Yeah.
The comment, which we spoke of earlier, that was an amazing presentation. I appreciated it. Very clear, much.
Just gave. Except it's done on a whiteboard, and it's a little bit shorter because I didn't make it as all inclusive as I did here today. So you
That
have
was
two. This
that
one
was
is going to
fantastic today.
this is going to be less than 30 minutes. This should be less than 30 minutes. And your wealth strategies presentation should be about 25 minutes. So, between wealth strategies and then understanding the comp plan, and then you're ready to enroll somebody. If they're ready to move, they should be ready to move. But you now have the tools that you can just make some transitioning statements and press play, watch it, ask a couple of questions. Where you're 1, you're 2, you're 3. What are you most interested in? Making extra money, buying gold and silver, accumulating wealth. What are you most interested in? Well, doesn't matter what they answer at that time. You say, well, let me show you how this simple comp plan works, which referral comp plan works with 7K. Just let's take a few minutes and watch this. And then you can show them either my whiteboard presentation, which is about 9 minutes and 15 seconds, or this one, which is a little bit more comprehensive in detail and shows it graphically on a picture that they can see. Okay, so y'all have a choice of which tools you want to use based on the time available. Okay. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank
had
you.
another. You said you had
No.
another question? That
was it.
Okay. Linda, yes, ma'am.
Hey there, Bob.
Hey.
I wanted to thank you very much for this. Is exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to be sending this to my author friend that left and took 8 members with her, because I don't think she understands this, how she needs to understand it. And I love that you put in the autosavers where they're trying to get money right away from these autosavers. They don't get, it's like a 401k. You have to hold it for years to just set it and forget it. Just leave it and let it save, let it save, let it save, let it earn. And they're trying to flip their autosaver. So this is going to give them a very big understanding. And a lot of their memberships don't come up until May, even though my author friend is a legacy VIP. So she's always there. So I'll always continue to try and help her. This is the perfect video you could have ever given to explain this compensation plan and how it all works. And I really appreciate it. I mean, it's really as simple as like the old Fabergé commercials in the 80s. You tell 2 friends, and then you add 2 friends, and then they add 2 friends, and so on and so on and so on. And then you build your team. So
yeah,
it was so simplistic. It was perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. And it's also a great follow-up tool to use as part of the follow-up program, working on your pipeline. And people who become inactive, they're kind of still hanging around a flagpole. They're still in the computer. Let me just kind of update you. Maybe you didn't know this. Take a look at this by Bob, and and then follow up and ask them, what'd you like best about what you saw there? Did you learn something new? And then they'll tell you honestly. They say, well, I didn't watch it yet. Then you can encourage them to watch it. Same thing. Okay, I want some of you. I'm going to put you on the spot because we got to get this done. Too many are not. I mean, you send in your stories. You got great stories. Now we got a lot of meetings going on today, so I know that. So that's why we don't have a lot of people. But I want your testimonies on video here, and I want you to be able to say them, because many of you've written them, sent them in to me, but you don't have them down pat yet, and you need to say them more times, and until it just rolls off your tongue. And so I'm going to ask for volunteers if you'd like to volunteer. And if you don't volunteer, I'm going to be calling on you. Okay. So who wants to give their testimony real quick? I want it pop, pop, pop. I want it quick, even if you have to read what you wrote. Okay. I want it done quickly. No ifs and buts. This is not a discussion time. Okay. Linda Salva, tell me your story of 7K.
I'm going to read it to you because I just wrote it Thursday night, so I do
No
not have it memorized.
discussion. Hold up.
Okay, sorry.
Linda, take the structure. Take instructions. Okay?
Okay,
No
got you.
discussions, no comments. Just give your story. Hi, I'm Linda, and go. Okay.
Hi, my name is Linda Sliwa, and in a previous life, I was a top senior account executive at Pitney Bowes, a Fortune 100 company in Chicago. I have been a stay-at-home mom for the past 22 years, but that fire to succeed at business has never left me. I joined this top skincare company in 2017 and enjoyed working with my customers and fellow consultants, but it just didn't give me that spark that I got with Pitney Bowes. Enter 7K. I joined 7K as a member in 2021. I was already purchasing gold and silver from my local dealer, but I really liked the way 7K and I was impressed by their exclusive collectible products and as well as their unique Sound Money wallet and vault. I purchased my AutoSaver every month, but I didn't get started working this as a business until a bit over a year in. It has been such a blessing. I have amassed almost $30,000 in my Stack and Sell account and over $1,500 in my Sound Money wallet that will add to my current bullion holdings. However, the 7K video trainings, the corporate trainings, and Bob Reid's trainings are priceless benefits of my membership. I am currently at the copper level and I'm working toward bronze. The support this company and its leaders have continually shown is second to none. It holds true that I love to be with companies that are the top of the top, and being the fastest growing gold and silver retailer in the world, 7K is no exception.
Powerful. Thank you, Linda. That was a great story. Now just learn it so it just comes straight from your heart and mind. And just everybody you meet, every time you have a time you're sharing, you pique somebody's interest, you got a new prospect. What you want to do is share your story and then, move right into the wealth strategies presentation and how we make money with it. That's perfect. Okay.
Thank you.
Who's next? Who's next? Come on, let's get this thing popping. Okay. Okay, Keith, get yourself on here. Get it in there.
Hello,
My name is you next.
Hello, everyone. My name is Keith Lomas. I'm 68 years old. I have an undergrad in teaching from a number of years ago. Went back to school to teach physical therapy, and I joined 7K about a little over a year ago. And I was introduced to it by Woodrow Venable and was very excited about what he presented to me. So I paid attention, listened to things, and then got really excited when I saw how the business opportunity came. I knew the value of silver and gold and had amassed about $2,500 in gold and silver over the years. Since I've been in 7K, I have now accumulated about $1,500 in my Stack and Sell in collectibles. I have about $1,500 in gold and silver in my Sound Money wallet. I now have gone above what I amassed over the years. As I listen to Bob and some of the people that teach this, I get more and more excited about the opportunity to grow my wealth, to help share this with people. And so now I am working hard to share and present this to people. And I can't think of a greater opportunity to share with this 7K family.
Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that, brother. I'm going to work with you so we get that down a little shorter, a little bit more compacted, and that it works off your tongue. I really like your very first one that we worked on much better. So that's just my feedback to you.
Okay.
We gotten too long and too verbose this time. Okay. And so we got to get back to the compact really quick story, okay? And
All
we
right.
can cut out all the stuff about what you had before and that kind of stuff. None of that's relevant to 7K and to the people looking for 7K. None of that, what your previous holdings were, none of that's relevant. It only confuses the issue. So I'm telling, I'm helping Keith here to help everybody else too as you develop your story. Okay, thank you. That was great, Keith. Thank you for coming on. That's what it takes. It takes
Okay.
doing it so we can get it done right. Tarita, yes, ma'am. You're up
Okay.
next.
I'll do Gerard's. Okay. So my name is Gerard Tehotu, husband of Tarita Tehotu, father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and pastor. I retired from operating heavy equipment. I worked hard, earned a good income, and disciplined myself to save money. Thanks to my wife's side business, I was able to retire early. However, in 2021, my wife introduced me to coin collecting, something I knew nothing about. By faith, I decided to convert my US dollars into real money by purchasing one silver coin each month. I have now accumulated over 36 collectible coins, and I'm able to track their current value using my membership benefits from Stack and Sale. Thanks to 7K, I now own tangible assets.
Aha. Gerard just had a great testimony, but he looks different. I love it, Tarita. That is so cool. Okay.
Yeah, thanks to that Thursday nights.
Yeah, but I want Tarita, you got a powerful testimony yourself. So I want you to share it one time with us here in the group so we get you on video too. Okay. Everybody can hear Tarita's story. And I know you kind of holding for your meeting there in Hawaii. And so that's okay. We'll get it after Hawaii. We'll get you on another one. Okay. Who's next? Somebody want to volunteer? No volunteers. Nasano, I'm going to get you because I know you got one, brother. So you're up next, Nasano. Unmute yourself and let's go. Nasano, I'm going to go. There you go.
I'm sorry. Hello, I'm Nasano Sisapu, an industrial and auto mechanic maintenance with 25 plus years of hands-on experience. Like many of you, I've always sought out smart side investments to secure my future. 7 years ago, my journey led me to precious metals, and about 4 years back, a colleague, Cindy and Delton Kaysen, introduced me to 7K Metals. Initially, I was just a customer, savoring the quality of the products. But as I delved deeper into the company, I discovered an unrivaled opportunity in my brief time with 7K Metals. I've amassed more wealth than any other ventures before. Now I believe it's my mission to empower others with this knowledge. I want to show you how to safeguard and diversify yourself with precious metals just as I have.
Fabulous, Nasano. That is so good. And I know, and everyone else know, this was way outside of your comfort zone. But that's why I need you to do this. You need to do that more often, even if it's with your wife and your children. You need to share it on a daily basis. Share it with Delton and Cindy. Share it with the people call me up, give me your testimony once a day, Nasano. Okay. You got a great testimony, and you're doing and building the right way. Cindy and Delton Kaysen, you're next. So get ready. Yes, sir.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
My name is Delton Kaysen. And my wife is Cindy Kaysen. We were looking for an opportunity about 7 years ago, and Bob Reid called Cindy one day, and she joined immediately. And I come home from work that night, and I am very aware of this type of marketing plan, and I knew how important the business family pack was. So I got my business family pack that night, not even knowing anything about 7K. But I knew Bob Reid, and I knew that he had done the homework and it was a legitimate good company. We, in this 7 years, I have 630 something coins in my stack and sale, and I have about $20,000 in sound money wallet, and I've got about a couple of $100,000, I guess, in bullion. And I would encourage you, if you're serious about protecting your wealth, jump in 7K and let's get started. Thank you.
Well, you know, the only thing we need to go back in is your testimony, Delton, is when you were coming home late at night, you were already should be retired. You're working 70 hours plus to pay bills. You know, hard to get. You got to have that as still part of your story. And then when you end it, where you have over $250,000 in savings and you never had a savings in your life before. You just got to tell people, go ahead. It's not embarrassing to tell the truth, especially one with a great story like you have, you and Cindy. Okay. So, you know, make sure you add those two. If you want, you know, you can write it up. I can help you get it done. Okay. Okay. I don't want to keep everybody here, but if there's anybody else that would like to offer their testimony, we're going to do this many times uh, over time, because I don't know if Butch Johnson's there, but he had a great one that we put together when he came over to Baton Rouge. But when he gave it the last time, it was totally different. I want the one we put together because that was the most effective one. Is you know, Judy, I don't know if Butch is there with you, if he's out working, trying to support his great looking Mississippi babe. But hey, look, I love y'all. I'll get this posted up to the band app as soon as I can. I am going to, let me see. I don't think I got the band app open on my computer. Let me just kind of look here real quick. I don't have it, but let me just see if I can pull it up for y'all real quick. Show y'all where this is at. Let's just get, we don't need sound money today, so let's open up Band app. Let me show you where to find that new video I posted. Oh heck, what happened? Mm-hmm. There we go. Log in. And it doesn't matter which team we're going to go into, but I'll just go into Go for Gold. All the teams have the same post in it. Okay, there it is. There it is right there. There's your YouTube link. How the plan works with the plan. It's the first post in your band apps. Okay. Let me just see if it should be the first post in each one of the band apps right now. Yeah. Basics of how the comp plan works. There it is. That's the little short 9.5 minute YouTube video whiteboard. Not as comprehensive as the one I did today, but I'll be adding this one to this post. So you'll have two. They'll be in the same post. Okay. So I'm just going to go add that link to right here. So you'll get two different views of how the basics are. They'll be in one spot. Okay. Okay. Good deal. So you know where to find them. Learn how to use the Band app and teach your people to. It's very easy. That's how you're going to get duplication. That's how you're going to get people to understand what they have in their hands. They're going to understand it on their own. Nobody has that epiphany. I haven't found the first person that has the epiphany. And I've got the largest organization in the company. And I've yet to find that person that found it on their own. That epiphany. I hadn't seen it. I did. But I had lots of years of experience in gold and silver, and I knew Richard Wayne Hansen, and we've done this before. That might be the reason. See, I had experiential, I had experiences, and that led me to that epiphany. Okay, so okay, y'all have a absolutely blessed day. I'll get these